Hey guys, welcome to the Cozy Mystery Tribe Discord server. This server features readers and writers of the cozy mystery genre, and I'm going to do this walkthrough from start to finish of how to set up your username and then how to use the basics of the server. If you're more interested in our fantasy writer tribe or our fantasy reader tribe servers, this walkthrough will also help you with those because all of our Discords are set up basically the same way. So if you have any questions at the end of the video, just leave them in the comments or message me on Discord and I'll be glad to help you figure anything out. I know it's kind of a learning curve from the normal groups that you're in on Facebook, but after you get used to it, all of the organization seems to make the conversation flow better and create a more active environment for readers and writers. So let's get started. When you click any of the links in the description below, it will take you to this screen and it will ask you to pick a username. So in every Discord server, you'll be able to assign yourself a nickname, which does not have to be your username. So this username can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't need to be your name. So we will pick a username and then hit continue. And then for our server, we keep it secure. I hate these things. I never get them all right. Aha, first try. That's rarity. Usually I have to do it like 3 times. So after you sign up, it's going to take you into the server and then it's going to ask you some information. I apparently don't know when my birthday is. Good job. Okay. So then it's going to ask you to do a email and password. And I'm going to pause the video here, fill this out. So after you put in your email and password, it's going to ask you to verify your email before you actually get access to the server. This is important because it's a level of protection. So we know that there aren't like bots joining the server or anything like that. So make sure that you have your email open when you're setting this up. All right, so I verified my email and now I'm ready to continue to Discord. So the first thing you'll do is click on the server over here. Discord is really good at walking you through the beginning steps, and I've tried to keep our server pretty clean, so more channels will open as you level up, kind of making it easier to get acquainted with how to use Discord. So the first thing you'll want to go to is incoming members. And that is going to tell you where you need to go. And so you'll hit complete, and then it's going to show you our server rules, which is all of the basic stuff for if you've ever been in a group. So you'll have to agree to the rules and hit submit. And this is before you can talk in any of the channels. So it's also going to give you all of the pointers of how to use all of the tips. So I'm going to skip all of the tips, but you can follow all of these exclamation marks around the server and it will get you started. And I would suggest doing that first if you've never used Discord before, so that way you can kind of get a feel for it and then come back into here to walk through our server. So we will skip all the tips and that'll delete all of those. Once you go to incoming members, you will scroll down to where it is highlighted. Whenever any of the channels have this little 1 in it, that means that you were tagged by somebody. And so you'll see that here because it'll highlight your tag in orange. And any of the hashtags that are in blue like this, that means they're a clickable link. And so you'll be able to click it and it'll take you to the right channel. This is the basics of our server. And the next place you go after this is to navigation. And then we'll come back to introduce yourself. So before you can comment in our server, you have to comment and introduce yourself so that we know that you are a real life person. And then all of the other channels will open up for you to talk in. So let's go to navigation. So in navigation, if you scroll up to the top, it's going to break down what all of everybody's different colors. You can see over here that there are colors on the names. And then it will also have some options to be notified about things. So if you are a writer, you'll want to make sure to hit this pen and paper because it will open the secret writer channels down here. And if you want to be notified about topics concerning readers, free book deals, all of that stuff, then you will just click on the corresponding emoji. And that was my cat. So there you go. So this number 1 is still here because for some reason it's not acknowledging that I read this. Okay, so now it's gone. So the first thing that you'll want to do next after you put on all of that is come in to introduce yourself. So even though you can see all of these channels, you do not have permission to comment here until you comment here first. And we do that as a way to prevent bots from joining the server and like starting to spam in all of the channels. So come in here, tell us what your favorite cozy mystery is, or just say hi, thanks for joining the server kind of thing, or whatever. I'm so great at English. And then you will level up to level 2, which will then open all of the rest of these channels. So if you ever want to like take away the writer section, you'd come back up here to navigation and re-click this, and then it's gone and not down here anymore. So the way that I operate Discord is I leave all of these categories collapsed like this, because when they're collapsed like this, if somebody talks in one of them, then you will just see that line. Let me see if I can get somebody to talk here. I'm probably not gonna be able to, but okay. So we'll go into introduce yourself, and we will type that I am filming this right now. And before I push this, I'm going to open that because I'm going to get into another thing so you can see. Okay, so see, it automatically leveled you up to level 2. It gave you more channels up here, and then it also opened all of these up. So when you have everything collapsed like this and you're in something else, see, it'll show when somebody talks. And so then it makes it so much less overwhelming to have the craziness. I'm talking with my hands. You guys can't see my hands. This is so dumb. I'm going to have to re-record this whole thing. Oh my God. Okay. I'm not, I swear. So when you have way more channels going on down there, it makes it a lot easier to keep everything collapsed and organized. So after you do that and you get your level up too, you can come over here to the birthday list and type in your birthday. So the first thing you'll want to do is type birthday set. And then the bot will talk back to you, and you will just type in whatever your birthday is, and it will set up the reminder. So whenever your birthday comes up, it will push a notification to this conversation channel, and then we can tell you happy birthday. Great way to remind us. So what else did I want to tell you guys? Oh yeah, the username. So you can come up into this top down arrow and hit change nickname. And then you can change your nickname to whatever you want. And so once you save it, if you come back over here to somewhere I typed, see, it changed it to whatever your nickname is instead of my cat's on top of my bed staring down at me. Okay. Instead of your username. So other things to note about Discord. I don't think there's anything. Oh, yes. Okay, so if there are any channels that you don't want to hear from, like let's say you're not into games or movies or something, then you can right click on them and you can mute the channel until I turn it back on. So then it will go light gray and it's just, you won't receive any notifications for that channel. So you'll still be able to click on it and like have conversation there, but you won't be able to, be notified like pings on your phone or anything like that. The other thing that you can do for those channels that you don't want to see is go back up to this drop down menu and hide muted channels. So whenever you click this, the muted channel goes away. And so then you don't even see it. And so it makes Discord a little bit easier to not see the channels that you don't want to interact with. Since once you get all of the channels opened up, there's probably about 40-ish channels, I think, throughout the whole server. But again, it's all going to happen with leveling. And the leveling happens at level 2, which is after you make one comment. And then it'll happen at level 10, level 20. And then after level 40, about every 10 levels, a new random silly channel opens up just for like bonus weirdness. Since the Cozy Tribe is just getting started, all of this stuff we will probably be adjusting as we go to see what fits the server the best and the people in it. So if you have suggestions for channels that you'd like to see in the server, feel free to let me know, because all of this is always fluid and I love making changes that are good for the tribe and are going to make it the most active possible. So if you have any other questions about Discord, put them in the comments or let me know, and I can always make another video or just walk you through how to do something. But overall, I super love Discord because it is way more organized than a Facebook group. I don't ever feel like I'm missing out on posts. And I also feel like I can find something, like if there was a book somebody was talking about and I can't remember the name of it, then I know that all I have to do is go into book chat or book reviews, or, you know, one of these book channels, and I know that it's going to be a short scroll up to finding it instead of having to search an entire group for this one post that happened like months ago. Discord also does have a search feature where you can search from specific users to a certain channel or a certain date, and that makes it super easy to find stuff. And so that's one of my favorite things about Discord. And I also love that you can have the writers in here and have their own secret place, but also still have them interacting with readers and being a reader themselves. So it's great to have everything in one place, but not feel overwhelmed by all of the content overload of everything being in one place, since everything is so broken up and organized into different channels. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this how-to, and I hope that it is useful, and I hope to see you in any of our Discord servers. Have a great day!